I like the idea also that potentially the reason why Hisoka was looking for Jing
It's because he wants to fight him?
because he wants to fight him. He's just like, so you procreated Gon? You must be like,
You must be a legend.
you must be really strong.
If Hisoka basically met up with Jing and he's like, I want to fight you, you know, Jing would be like, okay, cool, you have to catch me first. If your erection lasts for more than 4 hours, please contact your physician.
The pain!
Anyways.
Oh, man. All right, we're recording. What the heck? All right, let's...
Yes.
I can't do it. I can't do it. It's still hurting from the Hisoka erection.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
It's still hurting from the Hisoka.
Oh, God, no. Okay. All right, welcome, everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hunter, episode 138. All right, so Jing has done his bit.
He set up a potential tournament arc.
He set up a potential, mini game thing that he wants to just enjoy the process of and further the old man's will, which is a little interesting there.
Yeah.
We have Hisoka and Illumi potentially working together again. Potentially Illumi manipulating Hisoka.
Illuminati confirmed.
We also have Killua, who's on the move to the Zoldyck estate again.
Apparently his life is in danger.
Apparently his life is in danger, and there's also a secret Zoldyck child,
Right.
secret Zoldyck brother. It's very interesting. We have this whole thing with Pariston, who is a rat and is trying to basically arrest control of the Hunter Association for himself.
Yep, apparently he's done a pretty good job already, because they said that pretty much everyone else in the building, the Hunter headquarters, is with him. So.
But because we have it now on a mass, just by the numbers, every member of the Hunter Association votes for it. At the very least, he was not able to get a majority with 87-something% of the vote.
Right.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's now going to be, I'd say, kind of a bid for power.
Sure.
Between all the members who are
see.
actually able to get votes for themselves.
Right.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, I'm going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I don't want to fight randoms like Hisoka. I also like the idea that Jing is potentially on the hunt for a specific individual in the same way that Hisoka is.
Oh, okay.
What if he's actually here, looking to separate someone or, manipulate someone in such a way?
Sure.
Because if he's an archaeologist, he could be looking for specific information and stuff that maybe one of them has, but it's not easy to just find a hunter, out in the... I know, it's so gorgeous. Killua
that little smile on his face.
It's just, it's so good.
And Leorio again. Smile again.
Nagi no nakite. You just go fly away.
Oh, that's not at all a visual something or other. Oh, okay. So that's the other Zoldyck sibling.
Oh, wow. There's the rule of cool.
Yeah.
Oh. If that... Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then suddenly a poor man's rose detonated at that location. The Hunter Association was destroyed.
Gotcha. Yep. Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! From abstaining. From abstaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and do essentially what you were talking about earlier.
Right. Sure, so you just make it so that you can have a write-in for someone else.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He's not even trying to make friends with these Zodiacs, which is... Ooh, ooh. I love how the big guy moved the fastest.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No.
Yes.
Ah, I got you to get into the whole stars thing. Hmm.
Yep.
His voice, I recognize it. The cow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's grounds for all kinds of blackmail.
Yep. Wow. Mm-hmm. This guy is so, like, simple and, like, easy to read in a lot of ways. It's just...
Wait. What?
Aw, hey. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, I guess. Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. I mean, it's not like the chairman expected the Chimera Ants to be a thing and then for him to die, you know.
Hey! Wait. Oh, yeah, that's a real problem for Gilwa.
Mm-hmm.
How many open this time?
Nice.
All of them?
Oh, yeah.
No, so all but the last two.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. I love this music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do a great job of setting up the atmosphere of the Zoldyck state.
Because we've been here before, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
What has changed?
Other than the people.
Oh, here we go. See, Aluka. Okay. Oh. Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
It gives me Berserk vibes.
Okay.
Okay.
I am curious now. What is going on?
Hey, there's the panda, just like, not the same, but like the panda that was with the Zodiacs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
Cool.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Cool. I'm liking this. So did they adopt a new brother?
I don't know.
But then they said
they were saying her.
So
Oh.
Holy crap. This is going to be some, like, you know, Omega level mutant or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be another one, and then another one. Ah!
Yeah.
Yep.
This continues.
2 hours later. Oh, good. Some internal stuff. Come on. I was joking, but it makes sense if this this child is that big of a problem. No new requests.
The last wish.
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Whoa.
Oh, because you're not asking for... So is this like traditional genie wishes where it always comes back to bite them?
I don't know, yeah, but... like... maybe this is why saying Killua's, could die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we
go. For yourself and the audience.
Yep. Okay. Whoa. He cares for his son. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. Nice. He's like,
really, the audience needs to hear them.
But also, this is good. Like,
yeah. You need to say them.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. So in the opening, it wasn't the new kite.
Yeah.
Rip. Oh, little Killua. Oh. Holy crap.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
Look how seriously they're taking this. And he's just like, yeah, that's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Dang.
We're going to have a little test here.
Does something else happen when she's denied enough?
Oh. Oh! Oh!
Wait, was she also, like, teleported over there?
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa. Holy crap.
Okay.
Oh, that's a serious problem.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Okay. So this is a very risky thing, yeah.
Okay, there's he again.
Whoa! Alright, that's a way to test things out, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Why is this kid even thinking to ask this?
Because it can get anything it wants.
Sure.
Oh, last one. Good grief! Oh my gosh! Wow!
Okay. And the quests might be anything. Oh. Oh.
An equivalent exchange. Nice,
yeah.
Jacob. We
kind
of called it. But never would we
It's passed this. On to the next one.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, it's got to be so depressing living in here.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
This is why Gon and Killua are both potentially gonna die.
Oh wow. Nen is a beautiful and terrifying thing. Okay.
Wow. Those angry face beads.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is going to be something that's really powerful, actually, because Gon taught Killua the power of friendship in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be what's going to be the key here. See what I'm saying? It's what Killua's journey was all about. It was about him learning to, basically like love in a way.
Yeah.
And now he'll get to be that for Aluka?
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
Wow. That could really be abused, though, because, like Like, it's kind of like the deck of many things, kind of, in a way. But, like, you could just bring in random people to have, you know, her judgment meted out on, to just refresh that wish.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wow, yeah. It's kind of crazy, like, but wow. Okay, well that suddenly changes things. I mean, we have a wish-granting child that has a crazy Nen ability with, you know, restrictions, you know, and all kinds of conditions that need to be met. But also a set of conditions that, if are met, have a positive and a negative thing. It's basically the ultimate, like, what was it? Was it in D&D the deck of
many things?
Deck of many things.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of freaky, but it's a living deck of many things. Like,
and like,
it's
I mean,
so terrifying.
I'm all for paying it forward, but I don't think that's what people mean. Like,
right.
And like, okay.
That's, of course, why they isolate her or him. And by the way, guys, we did notice they conflicting pronouns. So is there a possibility that the wishes that Aluka uses changed their gender? Like,
maybe?
Like, at
Does
some
she
point,
make wishes for herself?
I don't know. Or, yeah. So, I'm just going to refer to, as Aluka, I guess, you know.
Sure.
Sure.
But, so, okay. Starts to make sense why Illumi might want Aluka dead.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
The question is that because Aluka has Nen, and Illumi hasn't killed Aluka yet, is it that Illumi would need to go through the Zoldyck estate in order to do it because they're protecting Aluka in the same way as they're also protecting the world from Aluka?
Yeah.
It would have to be both, right? That's why they have so many, you know, vault dividing blast doors, basically.
Yeah.
I just love how I was joking about being like 2 hours later. And
then they literally went into a montage, like a very short montage.
Very short montage.
But
like I get Togashi's head sometimes. He's a gamer.
Yeah.
He's a gamer.
He totally is.
Gets it. He understands that when you have the reality bending deck of living deck of many things, you don't put 1 security door or 2 security doors. You put 15 security doors with like triple bypass, like biometrics and all kinds of shenanigans.
And you make it so that no one knows they even exist.
Right.
Like, because this is a closely guarded secret even for the Zoldyck family.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, you know how the Zoldyck family loves their secrets.
Yeah.
Like, like this is kind of the thing where it's like, hey DM, I want to be able to cast Wish, the most powerful spell in the game.
Yes.
Multiple times before I'm at the proper level. You know, what do I have to do to just
the DM just like starts sweating or just laughs at the player.
Yeah, exactly.
One of those two.
And like, what I'm curious about is if when the poor lady that was put in there, if it's like, I want your kidney, it's like, okay, we'll have to get some surgeons, honey, but I can get you my kidney. You know, like
there's some clever wordplay you could have done with that. Yes. Just say, absolutely, yes, I will totally give you my kidney. Absolutely.
It will take some time to get it, but you know.
Yeah, but I would keep it positive. You basically you basically don't want to shift the emotion of the child into something of a you're being denied something. And just, I'll give you my kidney, and I'll give you you then add on some other things as well,
and just hope that they don't wish materialize a knife and hand it to you. You know, because that would be
Now. They mentioned about controlling Aluka. What I think that also is that Aluka doesn't have control over the Nen ability itself.
Sure, it
it just manifested at a very young age. Mm-hmm. So what I'm curious about, is that what if this isn't their ability? I'm gonna go crack theory like hard here. They were saying that is not a human. They're like Alluka, that is not human.
Right.
They're from somewhere else. Uh-huh. What if actually there's this
Cthulhu's avatar or something?
Well, basically something. I love the idea of something being introduced that basically casted some kind of spell out there, and unfortunately this random child was just selected to be the instrument of their thing there. Because if you think about that, Nen can do this, right?
Yep.
Then there's nothing to say that Nen couldn't have sent this ability to this child just to cause muckery.
Especially, and this is one of those things that, I know, it was never really explored, and we don't know exactly what they meant by it, but the whole thing with Melody talking about the Devil's Song and things like that was great for basically expanding the horizon of what Nen was capable of. Because we see all these things, and it's like, okay, cool, and then we see stuff like this, and we're like, all right, this is crazy. But when it's to the point where the characters themselves very clearly don't acknowledge it, or they, or basically they don't understand. They acknowledge that they don't understand it. That it's something far beyond them. They can't even think about it. They can just label it as devil, right?
Right.
And that maybe that is what it actually is. Who knows, right? They don't know. From their perspective, it doesn't really matter. Then we can have stuff like this, and it's like, okay, all right, and.
Because this seems more like a curse. This doesn't seem like a Nen ability someone would come up with.
Nope.
If you think about what it is it's a living deck of many things, but it's worse than that. Because you don't have to draw from the deck of many things.
Right.
This one is constantly just drawing cards and showing them to you.
Right.
So this is so much worse. Because in the aspect that we have a human being here, because I reject the idea that Alluka is not human. That was just a statement being used to showcase just what exactly they were dealing with. Right, how ignorant and how lack of how much their understanding was lacking in this area.
Even for someone like Silva, he's like, this is out of my depth.
Yeah, and he's aware of that. He's understanding in that this is something that's so crazy. We locked it behind 15 super sealed doors and stuff, and we're just like, we don't deal with it. We don't talk about it, because that would also be a really crazy thing. Is they're also thinking a little pragmatically, just about not only their own family safety, but about just how much damage could be done.
Yeah, we want this to be something that no one knows about. That way she can't continue to ask questions, and we also don't want to, bring the world down on top of us if they realize, the Zoldyck family has some wish granting machine thing that just causes all kinds of world scale muckery.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, sorry, but no.
Yeah. What I also like about this is that Illumi called Alluka basically new. Like a new sibling.
Oh.
Now, when we look back, we see that Killua knew about Alluka when he was really young.
Yep.
So there's a large amount of time where this was happening.
Yes.
And Illumi was even there during that back time there. So why would he lie? Is he also protecting the Zoldicks by saying false information with regards to Hisoka?
He totally could be. Yeah, because Hisoka. Come on, even if you know the kind of person Hisoka is, and as such you can kind of tell what they're gonna do.
Right.
You don't trust Hisoka even 1/10 of the distance that you can throw him.
Right. He didn't also say what he could do. So in a lot of ways, Hisoka doesn't really care about what He just knows that. Illumi, you've got a little brother to kill. Good on you, man.
Yeah.
I never liked the Zoldicks anyway, so hey, maybe you should be the head of the family one day. You can just kind of pop.
Yeah. Now the idea of Okay. Originally, when I saw this, I thought it was going to be something where there was some bad like side effect to the wish in the sense that you don't get what you actually were hoping for, right? But they don't. The intent is translated very easily, you know, and you get what it is that you were hoping for. You know, and it wasn't just that it's like exactly $1 million, you know, or 100, you know, million yen, or you know, or
reality
whatever.
is rewritten in order to suit your needs.
And it ended up being, you know, 4 million. Cool, right? But then that is then put onto the next one.
And 60-something people died.
Right, exactly. So
maybe it was all the people that were on the Zeppelin.
Oh, maybe.
I mean,
yeah, although I think they would have mentioned that if it was like everyone on the Zeppelin died.
Well, they said it ended up missing.
Right, but they said
never found.
But they said like at least, you know, like that's just as far as, you know, as many as we know. So
sure,
I don't know. Yeah, it would totally make sense for it to be up to the people that were on the Zeppelin, because, you know, otherwise it's like, oh, we just got teleported somewhere else. Wait, how are we here? You know, whatever. Why are we throwing money out
over the Zoldyck estate? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the craziness aside, this is the equivalent exchange thing we were talking about.
Yeah.
We could never have predicted this. So now that this is a thing, Killua is going to find some way to utilize the lesson that he's learned over the course of this entire journey to be someone that cares for others, be someone that loves others, be someone that can be someone's light, can be someone's gone in a lot of ways. And I'm really excited to see how he does that here with Aluka, because what this might just be, pure and simple, is a princess rescue mission.
Sure.
Like, can you imagine, like, how crazy it would be to take this, you know, little weapon of wish granting like, just blah. You don't know. Like, Killua will have to fight, like, every single person in the Zoldyck estate in order to make that happen. And it will be basically a thing of, like, okay, which of the staff are going to side with Killua, and which of the ones are going to be like, we don't even want to be here anymore, because if this is even happening, we're out of here. Like, forget this place. This is all done. Like, we're...
Oh, boy. Hazard pay, they're not all for all the hazard pay in the world. Like... Now, here's... Okay. I had this picture. This would be totally silly, but it would be amazing. Because one of the things that I wonder is with how they set this up, right? It's after 4 of her requests have been denied that, you know, that bad juju happens, right?
Right, yeah.
Now, here's the thing. You could just make it so that you're not there for her to make her requests, right?
Right, so that's why they keep her alone in a box.
That's why they keep her alone, right?
Yeah.
And if someone were to go in there, right, and suddenly it's like, hey, can I have your spine? It's like, this is my time to leave, you know, and then they just immediately go back to the room, and then you have a little whiteboard that says, requests, wishes, you know, stuff, and they're like, okay, there was already one on there, tally that to 2, all right. We have 2 more requests left before something, you know, bad happens to whoever's in there.
But what do you gain from that?
Just so that basically you can test the waters without it's like, let's test, see, oh, we forgot what the last request was, or we don't know how bad exactly that can be.
Yeah, do you have to hear it?
Right, do you have to hear it? Does she have to just say it and she won't say it if no one's there? Or, you know, like what?
Because that's the other thing. Can she make a request of her environment?
Yeah, like, yeah. Could she make a request of herself? Or maybe she has enough common sense to not
wait a minute. That's a crazy idea.
What?
All the stuffed animals in there, right? So those are obviously put in there by the Zoldicks to make her feel comfortable, right?
Hopefully, assuming she didn't conjure them out of just thin air.
So let's assume she can't make questions of her, and she can't make requests. She can't make wishes for herself, right? Basically,
yeah.
So Aluka is limited by... Basically, Aluka will never get what she wants.
Yeah.
So what you actually need to do, and this is crazy, is instead of worrying about her requests, directly, like, ask for requests. Like, how are you feeling? Like, what...
Do you want me to pick you up?
Can I help you?
Like,
yeah. Like, how can I help you? it's probably the thing that everyone is terrified to ask, but it's also the thing of like, Alika, are you looking for a friend? And you look around at all the stuffed animals, and it's like, oh, yeah.
Which is, and that's why the stuff that was shown in the opening of her smiling and, you know, going with Killua and all that stuff, like they can actually have stuff like that happen because they've set that up so that it will fit and make sense narratively and everything, and it can, I can imagine it will be very sweet. One of the things that I was wondering when there was the whole idea of, oh, don't fulfill any of her requests. What if she just said like, hey, Alika, just shh, that's fine. Don't ask me to do anything. I'll do my best to interpret what it is you want without you saying anything. You know, so that way it's like,
who would say that?
I don't know. It's just to get around the whole conditions thing, so that it's like, okay, like I'll just carry her and, you know, pat her on the back and do, you know, whatever without that. Now, of course, those are the conditions that aren't much of a problem, so fulfilling them, I guess, isn't a big deal. But,
yeah, I love how we could be gamers also and try to break her potential little system. It's still confusing me guys, because Alika was called a brother by Illumi, and they're all calling her like her, and I'm like, all right, so Alika, I guess. But the thing is with Alika, that's why I think this is not something you can game Alika. Alika is cursed.
Alika always wins.
Well, no, Alika is not winning here. Alika is not even doing this.
Sure.
Like, that's why I think that this is something that, like, Alika is compelled by the Nen itself to make requests that a child would never request because of the requests that were made previously.
She wouldn't even know what some of the things are that she was requesting. I didn't even know what one of those things was.
Yeah. So specifically with that, this is something where you kind of need someone that can just remove Nen. Like,
oh yeah, sure.
Like, you need someone that can actually
go in and just Nen eaters to come in there and just be like,
yeah, I think that's again the problem here, because they've separated the whole Nen technique, the Nen that's on someone. So say like,
maybe
you know, the bombs from Genthru and stuff, but like,
maybe if Kurapika, or someone like Kurapika, you know, I know the whole chain jail thing only works on the spiders, right?
Right, yeah.
Well, oh no, that's what they do. Make Alika an honorary member of the Phantom Troop. Ha! Then send Kurapika in there, force her into Zens, and then put a condition on her that says, anytime you make a request of somebody, you will lose your Nen forever.
Wow.
You know.
That solves, like, everything.
There you go. Just be like, cool, yeah, we already have one Zoldyck in the Phantom Troop. Why not just do another one? Yeah, cool. They just get on a speaker system. You're now part of the Phantom Troop. You know.
That's brilliant. Brilliant. Like
Kurapika's like, I don't want to do this.
Kurapika like has all of that ability still. Like,
yeah.
Like,
I mean, it took a huge toll on him. So
yeah, like, but so he's not like, you know, Krollo or Gon or anything. Right. They have he has access to Nen. So wait a minute. Like,
did we just figure out how to solve this?
Yeah, maybe we did. Like, I mean, you did. Like. Well, that's the thing. Yes, there's the aspect in that the Nen itself needs to be identified. You need to figure out what it is, because they mentioned in at the end of the whole Gon Pito thing, the whole Nen after death thing.
Yeah.
And what's interesting about that is not really the fact that the person died; it's that the Nen is acting independently.
Right.
Now, what's interesting, though, is we don't know that it's acting independently. We don't know for a fact.
Right, we don't know whether that was something that Neferpito willed, or whether it was just a result.
But what they described back, like, way back when, in fact, someone on the Discord was bringing this up, way back when in the York New thing, specifically with the whole Kurapika thing, was that because you know, if we kill Kurapika, you know, we don't know what the Nen will do. It could become more violent, more chaotic.
They were thinking it would kill Chrollo because of the negative aspect of just there being an active Nen thing that's around there somewhere when the person dies.
But the insinuation also is that the Nen becomes out of control. Do you see the connection here?
Okay, yeah.
Alluka has some kind of Nen thing on them, I guess, you know, for pronoun purposes, but it's something that Alluka is not controlling. So there's some kind of basically chain reaction that happened, and this Nen thing is just gripped. You know what the visual reminded of the face? Made in Abyss.
Oh.
Yeah, do you remember Ozen's face at that one part?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So what if actually there is some Cthulhu type, you know, old god monstrosity thing out there, some being of Nen, you know, some. Hey, we now know that this is how the Hunter Association handles things that they don't understand. Magical beasts. Yeah.
It's mutated into human form. Shoot it.
Like, they're basically just like, we don't understand it.
Oh,
it's crazy. It's a magical beast.
Okay,
so that means there are a lot of things out there
that
the Hunter Association was just like, we don't have a box for this. So we're just going to label it magical beast and just like shove all the problems to the future. So now, what if that's what this is whole setting up?
Here's a question. If Nen is able to have something happen after death, right?
Yeah.
Now, could you have some Nen creation abomination that ends up becoming self-sustaining and an entirely new organism that is entirely comprised of Nen?
Totally.
Because
we don't know how long the Nen would last. Well,
no, but
you're saying that's self-sustaining.
If it gets to the point where it's self-sustaining, because if a mission, the whole point is to basically separate the Nen from yourself, to put it out there, right? And then if other kind of stuff happens, like what we've seen with Neferpito, is there the possibility that it could become some, at the very least, chaotic force, even if it didn't eventually, through potentially conjuring, because conjuring, you could theoretically conjure a brain and, you know, crap, become some living thing?
Alluka. Possibly. I like the idea specifically around the Nen itself becoming self-sustaining by its own thing, because it actually ties in a little bit. This is my weird logic, I would say here. It probably doesn't work perfectly because I don't understand Hunter x Hunter as well as probably some of you do, but what are the Greed Island cards again? Aren't they basically a Nen thing that's waiting to be just activated? But don't they hold the Nen within them to be used and activated forever?
And more importantly,
in the real world, like, you know,
in the real world,
the Greed Island isn't a...
Yeah, and even more so, it's not just that, like, okay, because I could understand
that's a weak form of that.
Right, and I could understand making a single-use item, you know, that does its thing and that's it, right? But these are things that refresh, right? Now, maybe it's actually just that they translocate or whatever, and it's some condition
or
based
there's
on
conditions based on other things that all interact. So it's like a network.
It's tightly woven and stuff, so it works, right?
Right, but it's not drawing energy to sustain itself from non-Nen related things.
Right.
So that's why I think there's a link. That's why I get the Cthulhu vibe, because it's
all tentacles in the end.
Well, yes, it's all tentacles, obviously. Yeah. Tentacle powers are OP. So basically, there's a blah, a blah over here that has a wee going all the way over to, Alluka, and it's all and Alluka's just like, request time. Person has entered, assuming direct control, and then
right.
Yeah, I mean, there's no explanation really that satisfies everything. Yeah. So I think in the main sense, we can just look at this in a meta way and go, the reason why Alluka was introduced into the story is because her ability is going to help the story.
Right, exactly.
And the main way it helps the story is Gon gets restored.
But it's like, okay. But the problem with just restoring Gon is there needs to be a cost. Let's build a power that basically can be our MacGuffin creator, right? But is all about cost, right?
Yes,
Let's build
brilliant.
up the cost a lot, so that way it feels earned when it is used to restore Gon.
And then there could be some chain reaction of consequences to that cost that spill over into future plot. And there we go. It's not something that's, you know, an ass pull. It's basically no, this is a plot igniter. It is not something that is merely just to, you know, boof, Gon is safe.
Suddenly Jing falls dead.
Oh, no, don't say that. No, that would be horrible.
But with the kind of stuff that's happening here, it really makes me wish there was, like, even, like, just little arcs here and there or whatever, standalone episodes maybe, where it's just dealing with the weird stuff that could happen as a result of Nen being used.
like a World of Hunter kind of...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in the year of 1287, we found this very strange device. And in this device, it led us to this conclusion. And I, archaeologist, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, that's a very good point.
There are tons of ways they could do it. They could have Jing be dealing with it.
I know.
And then that's a way to, like, attach us to him and also show the perspective of how someone with that much expertise would go about doing things, give him some development even while he's not connected to the characters in an immediate sense.
Yeah.
But
that could be what they're actually doing right here. Oh, this is a mini, like, we are only getting, 10 more episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah. This could be actually a thing where they're basically just like, hey, we're gonna start it off.
Yep.
You know, we've got Gon, we've got Jing, we've got Killua, Ahsoka, and all this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. That's cool. But actually, the big thing is this this child, you know, Aluka. And Aluka is basically just a way for us to open up the world of Hunter x Hunter.
Right.
And the quintessential opening to the world of Hunter x Hunter as a character that we know of right now is Jing. And he was introduced, and not really introduced, but brought back into the story at the same time, basically, as Aluka. Can't be a coincidence, not at all. And then it'll be a thing of like, all right, now we talk to Jing, and it'll be like, Jing, your travels. Like, he's like, bro, I've seen some boop, you know, some like,
I'm getting too old for this. Aren't you like 30?
Yeah.
Besides the point.
Jing is surprisingly young, but not surprisingly, if that makes sense. Like, I love how usually the anime deadbeat dad is like, you know, Hohenheim, and it's like, you know, but then it's like,
makes sense.
And it's like
it explains
Jing,
his personality a lot.
Totally,
you know.
Yeah, and then Jing is just like, I'm 32 and I got a lot of life left to live, so I'm gonna go have some fun. I'm gonna do some stuff here which is pragmatic and practical. But I don't really care about the result. I'm gonna boogie out and have some more adventures on dragons that ride dragons on top of dragons.
Exactly.
That ride dragons on...
Right.
Yes.
Eventually, we're working on our galaxy throwing skills, but we're not quite there yet.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Hunter x Hunter is a very grounded show.
That's right.
Jacob.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But this is an incredible step in a direction that I did not expect Hunter x Hunter to take.
Yeah.
And even though there are only 10 episodes left, I would be very much interested in seeing more of this kind of stuff. Just how they resolve this will be
making
interesting
it weird.
But making it weird. Because the whole point of Hunter x Hunter is doing the unexpected, right? Mm-hmm. So having stuff that's weird, that's a great way to do the unexpected, because you're taking something where there wasn't even an expectation,
right,
and subverting it, right? So, yeah,
more of that. In a lot of ways, it's something that makes me depressed, because then I realize, oh, right, and then we're never getting more anime of Hunter x Hunter because life happens. Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, very interesting episode. Mm-hmm. I don't think we talked much at all about anything else.
Stuff in the episode.
Yeah, it was just basically Aluka discussion. Mm-hmm. I could lightly touch upon the cool things that they did with Killua and Silva.
Yeah,
I just want to say that was it's very good.
Yep, excellent.
Other than that, that's basically the gist of it for us here. But yeah, if you want to watch the next 2 episodes reactions right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get us early access. Also comes with Discord access. In fact, any level of Patreon support gives you access to Discord, where you can chat with us about whatever you want. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.